Hi guys, how are you doing? So, a lot's been happening in The Sims 4 this week. Oh hey, Marvelous Sims fangirl. Hey Cozy. Hit me on today, so sorry. Oh, that's okay. I appreciate you. Hi Cynthia. Hi everybody. How are you doing? Thank you for coming on by. Um, there was a lot I wanted to talk about today because there's a lot of crazy stuff happening today. Like there's a lot of crazy stuff happening in Sims today. Um, that's good. I'm glad you're doing well. Look, I'm glad you are doing well. So, if you have not been up to date about what's been going on in The Sims, look, hey Cynthia again, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping on by today. I know it's been a while since I did a stream at a normal-ish time. Look, I know it's been a while since I've done a stream at a normal-ish time, but I figured it's about time we do that. For some of the people that don't be up as early as I do. Look, for some people that's not up as early as I do. But I wanted to talk about a few things because if you may not be aware, or you may be aware about what's been going on, but EA has updated their policy as far as early access and mods and all that stuff. For a while there, we thought that we weren't going to get anything from The Sims as far as that. But actually, they've recently released a new update for that. So let's go over there right quick so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Look, so you guys can see what I am looking at here. Ooh, did I put this in the right order? I did. Okay. Look, I did. Okay. So, what's going on in The Sims is recently, they went ahead and they decided they wanted to limit the use of how often people can, well, not limit the use. They basically said that people couldn't mod or do CCs and make people pay for it, basically. That's all they really said about that. And people were kind of upset about that, which is understandable. A lot of people have made their living on The Sims 4, A lot of people have made their living kind of making money, making CC and stuff for The Sims 4. And so a lot of CC creators recently were like, hey, well, if you stop us from having CC, then we're going to quit making CC. Like if you prevent us from being able to monetize it, you can't go to cast with my Sims because their life bar goes up. Yeah, so today they released a patch. We're going to talk about that too. Today they released a patch that supposedly had fixed that. We'll go into Sims and we'll try to see if that actually happened or not. Look, we'll go into Sims and we'll see if that actually happened or not. But today they released a patch about, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 hours ago, maybe. But yeah, I want to talk about the EA. Well, let's talk about the patch first. I guess that's fair because a lot of people are worried about that. So this patch, this is what the patch says. They fixed a couple things in the game. Supposedly they fixed short or long lifespan no longer becoming younger or age dramatically when leaving Creative Sim. So as we know, a lot of us will have issues with that. Like our Sims were either aging up or aging down anytime we went to a new loading screen, which was very annoying and very it messed up our save files. So that was a huge problem. Anytime you went anywhere that was having, so they supposedly fixed that. I've updated my game. I don't know. I haven't tested it yet to know if it has really fixed it or not. There was also issue with wants and family members being able to ask their other families, well, not ask, but they wanted to ask the other family to become their boyfriend or girlfriend, or they wanted to flirt with their family. Same thing with the social bunny thing. I have not really been playing the game recently, so I can't really tell you as far as how much that has affected a lot of people. But I know this was an issue too, that people were flirting with with teens and stuff in their own family on Social Bunny. Also, there was issue with people being able to message themselves in the Social Bunny thing, which was weird. It was just a bunch of weird little bugs that was happening. Also, of all available Sims can now be selected for travel. So that was issue 2. People was having a lot of issues with being able to travel around in The Sims. This is since the patch. This is what people have been saying since the patch. This is what an event for Prime will appear. So they have not fixed anything for high school years. So if you've bought high school years, they pretty much haven't fixed anything. In high school years, the only thing they fixed was this, I was a teenage garbage artist pile of clutter. You can walk through that now. That's not the biggest issue with high school years. I don't know why they sat there and made and focused on that. But I'm pretty sure they're going to do a bigger patch for high school years because yeah. Like there's a lot of issues that was going on with that we can definitely talk about for that. But yeah, and there was also an issue where a lot of Sims were going around becoming famous. Like there was also everybody was newcomers, like new up and coming famous, get famous people. So I was like, okay, well we having a lot of different issues here. Oops, sorry y'all. Look, sorry about that. Forgot about that. And then I want to talk about just the bugs that were occurring before they supposedly fix some things. So one of the biggest features of this new patch was curved walls. But as I don't know if anybody have used the curved walls yet. If you have, let me know. How do you like it? How's it going? Like if you've used the curved walls yet, do you like it? Do you hate it? Like how's it going as far as that? But with the curved walls, they were saying like a lot of people could not get their windows to work. They couldn't get their walls to work. They couldn't get anything to kind of work for them. Can't get. And then they were having issues with, like Marvel and Sims fangirls were saying, they were having issues with just their Sims having issues with aging up, aging down anytime they go anywhere. Some people said they were having issues with their Sims not being able to freaking do anything. Like anytime they did anything, they couldn't eat, they couldn't do all that kind of stuff. So that was just an issue that they were having with the Sims. A lot of people say that was caused by the CC bed, so I'm not 100% sure on that. I haven't tested it, whether or not CC beds were causing a lot of those issues. I don't think they fixed the conflict with that, only because you would probably have to re-download your CC beds or wait for Sims 4 Studio to make a new CC bed patch. Look, to make a Sims 4 to make a new patch for that. And then like I was saying with the high school bugs, this is what they were saying. They were having issues with, people have issues with even installing the game if you've bought High School Years. I have not bought High School Years. I know it's broken. I know a lot of things in EA tend to be unfortunately broken. I think they have the same issues with their other games. It's just a lot of different things. A couple other bugs with the High School Years pack. People was able to message themselves. People weren't able to do the cheerleading thing. People weren't able to go to prom. People weren't able to go to school with their sim, even though that's a part of the High School Years pack. It's just being able to go to school with your sim. What's the point if you cannot go to school with your sim? What's the point of buying a pack? So, you know, it's just things like that. Like a lot of different things that was very game breaking. People had to turn off agents. So if you on long or short lifespan, you had to turn off your agent, or you had to just go to normal lifespan even though you may not want to do that. So that was the only way that you could fix that. People are complaining about the fact that, you know, they keep releasing broken packs. And I'm like, I understand. We pay good money for those packs, you know? You pay good money for the packs. And every time you look up, it's very, very, very broken. Look, every time you look up, it's very, 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 very broken. So like, how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all think like we pay too much money for this? Like, because I don't understand. I didn't understand it. I don't know if they're going to fix a lot of these problems eventually, because there's a lot of different packs that's still very broken. Like there's still a lot of packs that are very broken. So I don't know if they're ever going to fix the problem as far as that. Because we need them to fix it. Like we pay a lot of money for the packs. So, and I feel like there's no other game where you can do this kind of stuff and continue to make money off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's no other game where you can do something like that. So what we're going to do is I need a household with teens in it. I could not play my game with my mods. Right. You can play your game with your mods. And that's the thing too. Like, you should be able to play with your mods because they support mods. There's a whole option in here to enable mods in your game. And they know that without modders and CC, a lot of people wouldn't even play the game. Let's just be real. A lot of people wouldn't play the game because honestly, I had no interest in playing because I knew it was going to be very, very broken after this update. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to one of my legacy families, actually, because I was going to play as that. But we're going to one of my legacy families that has teens in the household, because I honestly have not played since the new updates So I don't know. Again, please excuse the loading paper. I've downloaded stuff and I have no idea where this is. Right, if I'm saying like you couldn't play and it's crazy, you should be able to play for what you pay for. So we're gonna see if they fix the bugs as far as if you play in long or short mode. Okay, I already got. If that's fair, I already know that it's gonna be issues. So let's go to game options. I probably should have done this before I opened the game. Lifespan, I got it on normal, so let's put it on short. I think they had people that was going like anytime they went somewhere. Actually, I think the long lifespan was causing the most issues, right? Like I think that was causing the most issues. So let's see, because I haven't actually played this game in so long. Like actually just legitimately played. So she's at 143 days live. Okay, why is she? Oh, she's immortal. This is a whole immortal household, isn't it? I forgot about this. This is a whole immortal household. Oh my gosh. Let's switch household. Oh my gosh. Like I forgot about that. But yeah, like there's just a lot of different things that's been going on with that. So I just want to see if like at least the things that they claim they fix actually fix. And then if you were playing the game, were you able to retire your Sims? Because a lot of people said their Sims were unable to retire from the game, from the jobs that they were in. And were you having issues with the fears and with the fear system? Because a lot of people saying too that they would have issues with fears, like they weren't able to I think they kept having issues with the fears causing them to not be able to do anything at work. Like it was like they were always afraid of having a dead-end job or something like that. And every time you went to work, it would just keep causing that issue over and over and over again. And I didn't see an issue. I didn't see anything in the patch notes saying that they fixed that. Like I didn't see anything in the patch notes saying that they fixed the issue with that. Like they fixed the wants as far as the inappropriate stuff because, you know, people was flipping out about that, which is understandable. Oh my gosh, my game is taking forever to load up. Look, people were flipping out as far as that, but they never said they fixed that fear issue. So I don't know if you were having that issue or not. But I know that's a big problem. Like you can't play your game if I can't go to work. And then if you bought the high school pack, you can't go to school. It just don't make sense. It doesn't make sense because you can't use your mods. You heard some Simmers saying that. Yeah, I'm saying like, and that's crazy. Like it doesn't make sense. And I just, it's frustrating. It's frustrating because you know, these packs aren't cheap. And then I feel like, I don't know if any other game is allowed to just keep continuously releasing packs and DLC that's always broken. Because it's always pretty much broken. Like, it's always broken. And then they have to have it. So, you know, it was also an issue that they were saying that they left the mods and CC policy very, very, very ambiguous because they wanted some legal wiggle room to say, hey, you can't use our intellectual property to make your stuff in case people take it too far, because, you know, there was issues with the doxing thing. I don't know if you all are aware of that, but there was a thing where people were tracking people who were using The Sims 4 things. Like they would have CC. You didn't buy the high school pack, Cynthia. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Because it's always broken. The wedding pack was broken. The werewolf pack was broken when it first came out. High school pack is broken, and we always have to depend on modders to fix those packs. Literally we have to depend on modders to fix those packs. And I feel like we shouldn't have to depend on modders to fix those packs. But you know, it's always broken. You had just got into mods and you was loving it, and now you can't play. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Cynthia. I'm so sorry. Because mods are really cool. They really are cool. Like, you know, they make the game a heck of a lot better. They fix a lot of issues in the game. But yeah, this was just saying that, hey, you know, finally we've confirmed that you can use CC. If you, I don't know, since you're new to modding, in CC, early access was a thing that happens when it's usually through Patreon. I know you've probably gotten used to that point right now, but you know, it's through Patreon. The CC creators get a little bit of money to release it early. You can choose to donate or not, or you can just wait for it to come out, you know, when it's free. And, you know, I get the CC creators, they deserve to have, you know, they deserve to have a little bit of cash for making something that took a lot of time. Because it does. It takes a lot of time to create that stuff. I don't know how to create CC yet. I don't know if I ever learn it. Look, I don't know if I'll ever learn it because it's a lot. It's a lot to learn. Shoot. But yeah, it's a bunch of crazy stuff like that that's been going on recently in The Sims. But let's get back to the game. Let's see if oh gosh, I don't know what I've done with my CC. And it's still in Christmas. Listen, I haven't touched this game in a long time. But this is an old save file in case something happens. You deleted all your mods and said you will start over and try other mods, but then they were saying your computer will break. What you mean? Who said that? Wait, I didn't read that one that your computer would break. I have mods still in here right now. I don't have many mods in here, but I do still have mods in here right now. So let's look at the new UI because I haven't looked at that. Entertainment, shopping, okay. So if you click on entertainment, browse web, okay. Simstagram, pet, blah, 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 blah. Plopsy. This is actually really smooth. I really like it. Oh, you don't have to go back. You can just literally hit the arrows and go over. I like it. Okay, you can't hit those arrows to do it though. Okay. Look, I haven't really messed with the new UI yet. I haven't seen it yet for the phone. I hope they updated the actual look of the phone because them things look like bricks from the 90s. Okay, they don't look that bad, but they look pretty bad. Call fire department, advertise for roommates. Oh, you can advertise for roommates? That's probably been a thing for a while. I just haven't paid attention. I just don't be playing. I don't play The Sims anymore, but I like that it looks better like this. It does. Like the update was needed. Don't get me wrong. They just should have made sure it wasn't broken. One time I was listening to, and he said from EA, I don't know. Oh, dang. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't. Volunteer, split household, this, that, and the other. Call in sick to school, find a job, take a vacation day, buy a retail store. Add to Instagram, send happy text, plan a social event. Okay, this is the regular stuff. This is just the regular stuff. But where is the social bunny thing? Or do I have to have the high school pack for that? I probably have to have the high school pack for that. That's fair. It make the game fun with mods. Right. And I'm saying, like, and a lot of people just won't play without mods. And I can't blame them. Oh, this was a terrible design on my part for this house. I'm so sorry, house. I am so sorry. This house is not cute. But I'm saying, like, I wouldn't play without mods because I stopped playing for years for a little while without it. And then CC has always been a part of The Sims for a long time. Well, I shouldn't say always. It's been part of The Sims for a long time. I think they've been doing CC since like Sims 2 or something like that. Now I think it's been recent years that people was making as much money as they have been off of The Sims, and people have been freaking out about it because this is people's livelihood. Like those creators do depend on that money now because they've quit their jobs because it was so lucrative for them. And I get that. There was always the chance that EA could say, "Hey, this is our intellectual property. You have no right to be able to keep making money off our stuff." Because I don't think in any other franchise you can do that. Like you can mod or UCC to make money off of another game. Look, I don't think you can do that in any other community. Okay, let's go. Ooh. All right, let's go into cast. I think you have to I don't know if you have to physically try to go into cast or where is this sim before I sit there and have him do that. Okay, he right here. Look, he right here. Let's change the sim. I don't even hear my game song. I'm sad. But yeah, I don't even know if you can even do that. Like a lot of different games, you can't even do that. So I do appreciate the creators on here because a lot of people have different, very, very different opinions as far as what you can do and like as far as how they feel about CC creators because there are a lot of creators that put their stuff they put their stuff in permanent paywalls on Patreon and that's illegal. I didn't know about the mods until my cousin told me about them and I love it. So I don't know when I would try to play again. I mean, you can still play with mods. Like I currently have mods in a couple mods when I just did the patch. So when I just hit change sim. Why didn't it do anything? Or is it because I have CC beds in the house so I can't do anything? And that's still a problem because if you have CC beds in the house, your sim don't do anything. Okay, there we go. Look, there we go. Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. I forgot. I left y'all over here. Look, I'm sorry, I forgot I left y'all over here. There we go. Fix. Oh gosh, honey, you ain't got no pants on. Look, oh my gosh, you don't have any pants on. Let's just throw something on you, honey. Here you go. Here you go. That don't match, but that's okay. So basically, he had like 3 days left to age up. I just want to make sure they kind of fix that. Look, I just want to make sure they fix that. And I just kind of want to play around and see if they actually fixed a lot of the issues that they were having in the game. It's Born Without the mods. When I had them in my game and all of them were gone, I was so mad. Right. And that's what I'm saying. If you go to Kawaii Stacy, she's working on Slice of Life. If you did Slice of Life, if you do XML injector, they actually did fix a lot of the mods. So if you do that, we can go look at that too, actually, as far as what's been fixed. So this is the sim I was on. And he hasn't aged up. I'm gonna assume that they actually fixed that. Look, I'm gonna assume that they actually fixed that issue in the game. I'm hoping that they have. Did you just start? No. Oh, hey. I've been on for like 15 minutes, maybe. Look, maybe 15 minutes. What you gotta say, Renisha? How you doing? Thank you, and welcome to the stream. Like, what you got to say about everything that's been going on? Because it's been crazy. Like, all this stuff that happened has been crazy. So, you know, like, what you think about everything between the mods between the mods and CC creators, and then everything is just buggy and not working. It's insane. Look, July 26th update. So, Cynthia was asking me about the new pack. About the new oh, that's not the one I wanted. That's not the one I wanted. I like Sims Community. What's that? No, that's not the one I wanted either. Dang, do I gotta go to my own page, man? Too crazy. My game sucks. All mods broke. Right. And they just put out a patch today, but of course that's not gonna fix your mods or your CC. Wait, can we still have CCs on the game? Because earlier my game kept crashing. I haven't been on since then. You can still have CC on the game. So I do still have CC. Like, this is actually a CC bed. My game is actually working, surprisingly, with the CC bed. Like, they're actually able to do stuff right now. So I'm surprised. Look, I'm just a surprise, y'all. I'm able to do stuff with the CC bed. Like, they able to talk and, you know, do all the things that they were able to do. Because a lot of people were saying, like, their needs were, well, I don't know about my needs, though. I don't know if their needs are still falling fast. Go to the bathroom or not, because I feel like they've been on here for a minute. Their needs have been okay. Like, I still got a lot. Oh, she went to work or something? Is she at school? Where is she? She's at school. Why your siblings didn't go to school? They all got school, they just didn't go. Okay. Look, they all got school, they just didn't go. Too crazy. That game sucks. All my bro, yeah. Lucky, I'm gonna try it again. Well, I'm gonna go to the mods thing and I'm gonna show you what you can do to kind of help fix your mods. I had a whole video on it, but we can just go over it now right quick as far as what you can do to kind of help with your mods right now to kind of make sure it's not as broken. Because that's all I can say is it's just not as broken, because it's still very broken. But, you know, we can make it not so bad. Oh my gosh. I was looking, was this the one I used? Or I'm gonna have to go to my own page for that. All right, here it is. CC clothing and skins, etc. seem to work fine so far. Yes, that's fine. But if you have a replacement phone, or if you have, we're gonna let them do their thing. I'm gonna show y'all where I went so you can figure out. Did not mean to update that. All right, this is where I meant to go. But yeah. So with this, this is the page that they show you what the broken mods were. It's July 26th. That was the update from the original update. And then this is for the Discord to get help from Better Exceptions. This Discord to get help from MCCC. Actually, if you do the patch today, you will have to update MCCC again, because I was hearing that you was still having issues with aging if you had something with MCCC. So you probably have to get MCCC updated again. I have not got mine updated. My game's working fine right now. I don't have aging stuff as far as the game as far as MC command sense to mess with my agent on the game. So you don't have to worry about that part. But testing for broken mods, I know y'all know how to, most of y'all probably know how to do the 50-50 method by now, but this tells you what mods were broken and how they were broken, because let me see, it was somewhere in here where they tell you basically it's CC phones that are broken and anything with a trait. So you have to update XML injector. So if you have not, please update your XML injector. So this is where it says all CC beds, including separated beds, but not tile beds, are very broken with the new patch. So if you have CC beds, it's causing a lot of issues as far as your needs in the game, and things like that. A lot of people saying it was causing their needs to be functioning all over the place. They were going into rabbit holes. It was causing a lot of different problems as far as your everyday sim stuff with the CC beds. And that's because they got and that's if you have the high school pack though. I don't have that. I don't know if y'all have that. But if you have the high school pack, then I know that was causing a lot of problems for people. Doesn't appear to apply if you don't have the pack. Yeah. This can be updated. So if you go ahead and do the XML injector, it updated a lot of things that affected your traits and your reward system. So if you had any kind of trait, which is including things like buffs that have those underscores under them, Cynthia, you don't? Okay. So the CC bed shouldn't bother you then. You should be okay. But if you had the reward system under them, then yeah, you were going to have problems with that. But if you just update your XML injector, it actually helped out with a lot of different mods. If you go to this website here, it will tell you which mods have been updated and which ones haven't, and which are, still very broken. These lines here means that if you got the XML injector updated, then you can still use these type of mods. So yeah, you should be okay for most things. If you have UI mods like UI extension, the more columns thing, please go update any of those mods. Please, because they have put out updates for them. They're really good at actually updating their stuff. I actually really appreciate that. But they're really, really good about updating their stuff. So please just go over to their page and go update your UI mods. Usually that's one of the first things that is broken with updates in games is in The Sims 4 is UI type mods. So anytime we're Bisu, I have no idea if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. I'm so sorry if I'm not. But that's the person that do the UI mod, that do the columns extension mod, and the other one. Nisa exception. Any advice? Nisa? Let me see if they're on this list. Look, Nisa. Oh shoot. That must be, that's the M-rated mod, right? I don't use that one. Look, I'm not sure about that one. Look, I'm not sure about Nisa. I'll have to find out more about that one. Is that what does it affect? Is it something that tells you exceptions as far as what's happening in the game, or does it change traits or anything? Like, I'm not sure about Nisa's exception. I haven't used that one. Like, I haven't used that one, and I was hoping it would be on the list somewhere. Outdated obsolete mods. Cleared by creator. Okay, and these are the mods that are cleared, like they say still work. Yeah, like yeah, it tells you about exceptions, or yeah, it affects traits. Because if it affects traits, then you might be okay if you just get the XML injector. Look, you might be okay. I can't promise you that, but you might be okay. Look, I can't promise you would be okay, but you might be okay with that. But yeah, it just go down the list, tell you which mods have already been cleared by creators. Most of these mods are okay. These ones need to be updated because I'm not familiar with Nisa. Look, I'm not familiar with Nisa. Any let me see. Look, let's see what pops up for that. Nisa last exception. Oh, so it's something. It's like a. So it is a last exception thing. Okay. Sort of with Wicked Whims, but I updated it and it also says something about utility, so unsure. Yeah, I just have to research it away. I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. I can't help you on that one. I mean, it's just a lot of different things that's been going on with the game. So look, I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that one, but it's a last exception thing too. Okay. Honestly, I'm not sure about those utility exceptions because they're weird. Look, I'm not sure about the utility exceptions. They're very weird. I haven't been able to like really get used to those. Like, look, they're very weird. I haven't been able to kind of, because even on my game, I have a utility exception. Not really sure what it's caused by. I'm pretty sure it's some CC because I've taken out pretty much everything, and a utility exception still occurs. So I'm pretty sure it's caused by some CC. But like as far as the game and how they're functioning right now, they seem to be fine. Look, they seem to be fine. I should probably go over what mods I do have in my folder so you can see that you can still have mods and CC in your folder and be okay. Like, so you can see that you can still be okay with mods and CC. Let me see. Look, just so y'all can see what I have. Now, I'm on Sims Lite now. I don't have many mods in here because I know every time something happens, there's always something crazy. They should have waited and test the high school before releasing it. They should do that with every single pack, but every single pack comes out bugged and breaks the game. Look, every single pack comes out bugged and breaks the game. So it's just kind of like, this shouldn't be a thing that's happening all the time where it's bugged. Sorry, y'all go. Like, this is my mouse folder right now. So I have all my CC. I still have the cast backgrounds in there. I have one in there. You know, you have too many. I have MC Command Sensor in there. I have Twisted Mexi's build better build by mode, which is working because the UI is not crazy. Because y'all know if you don't update this one too, this will cause UI issues for your game. I have the tool mod. He put an update for that one as well. I did not mean to keep this one in, but this is a new update for this as well. The cast columns was updated, so I put a new update in for that as well. Teleport, that's always the same pretty much. This was updated. The UI extensions were updated. And that's pretty much it. I don't have many mods in my folder. I have a lot of people working for them. They do have a lot of people working for them, and there's no reason for the game to be as bugged as it is. And then as far as CC, I still have house CC because I have CC cars, CC characters, like my character stuff that I like doing. All my CC hairs are still in pretty much. I don't know how much of that is working, so we have to go through cast and look and see how much of it is actually working because I don't know. But a lot of it was broken before this update. I just never got it out my game. I'm a little lazy about that. I got a lot of my clothes still in here. I just have a lot of my stuff. As far as CC, I haven't taken out any CC, but the mods, like I said, I've been working on mods light here. So I don't have any mods that really affect traits in here. I don't have any mods that affect buffs in here. I just kind of don't have any mods that affect those things, but you might need to go ahead and get that. Look, whoops, there we go. All right, but yeah, so if you have issues with a lot of your mods, then go ahead and get the XML injector. Are you having issues with buffering? Is YouTube buffering a lot? Your cookbooks, your clothes and your cookbooks were gone from the game? Like, a lot of my stuff that I have on my Sims are actually still CC, but I also keep a lot of my CC up to date with the Sims 4 Studio. Do you know how to use the Sims 4 Studio? Look, do you know how to use the Sims 4 Studio? Because that's how you keep a lot of your things up to date, in all honesty. That's how I keep a lot of my stuff up to date. She's like, yeah, everything. Oh, I'm sorry. But look, yeah, that's how they keep a lot of my things up to date. And that's what I'm hoping Sims 4 Studio will be able to fix the CC beds at least. Because I don't plan on re-downloading all those beds. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm just not doing that. It's crazy. I'm not re-downloading all those beds. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you do CC, then you should go ahead and learn how to use Sims 4 Studio if you haven't. I do have a video about that if you need to. So your clothes were gone and your cookbooks, etc. So when you say yes everything, you mean yes as in your CC was gone? I mean, like yes as in you telling me all your stuff was gone, or yes as in you know how to use Sims 4 Studio and you've been keeping it updated with Sims 4 Studio. Oh my gosh, all this stuff is dead. We're gonna go and we're gonna try to build. Yeah, I just got into it, so you didn't know how to find what was broken. Oh, so you deleted them all? No, no, no. Did you make a copy of them before you deleted everything? I'm like, no, 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 no. There was no reason to delete everything. You keep it light now. Yeah. I mean, you have to. You have to because oops, I did not mean to do this. I want to go to manage worlds. Oh, I did not mean to save. Well, this file probably jacked up. Oh my gosh, you keep it light now. I don't blame you. It's because it's too much, and then you don't know how to use Cynthia. You don't know how to use Sims 4 Studio. It's not hard to do. Like I said, I have a whole video about how to use Sims 4 Studio. I'm not gonna go through it right now because it's a lot. It's not a lot. It's actually not that bad, but it's like a lot of file management and things like that. But anytime you're doing anything with Sims 4, especially if you have CC and mods, just back up your stuff. Please, 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 please back up your stuff. Gonna try and download some more. No. I was like, just please, 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 just that's anytime you do anything, organized by name when download helps. It does. It really does. I'm not good with that. I just kind of organize by what it actually is and not by who I got it from. But there is a file organizer for Sims 4 that is fairly new. What am I looking for in a game? This one. Oh, I was on the right file. Okay, I was on the right file. But there's that's fairly new. It's an organizer. I have not really used it yet because it was very buggy still. So I'm hoping that they will get that fixed. Look, I'm hoping they'll get that fixed. I don't know when they'll get that fixed. I wanted to work on building this house. I don't know if it's worth building. Like, I don't know if it's worth trying to build this house. But yeah. Because I'm kind of scared, especially with the round walls. Has anybody tried to use the round walls yet? Because I haven't. Look, I haven't. I'm kind of scared. I want to see how well it works actually, because what I've been doing in The Sims lately is I've just been doing a lot of casts and building. Well, not a lot. I have to go to work. but when I have been playing The Sims, you keep copy folder on desktop. Well, I have an external drive, so I have a copy in an external in like several different external drives. So yeah, I do have a copy on my desktop too, though, because I have a backup copy for my backup copy. And you should have more than one copy in The Sims because it's you need one. Look, you need one. I'm surprised this waterfall still works. I'm actually happy. I know it didn't break that, but I know it's been a while since I checked to see if that CC has been updated. Look, I know it's been a while since I checked that. Keep copy. Yeah, I'm saying like keep a copy folder on your desktop. I have some on my external drives, or keep a copy on your desktop and keep a copy somewhere else just in case something happened to your PC or your laptop or something. You like decorating? LOL, I haven't tried it yet. I said like I'm not good at it. I'm trying to get better. Look, I'm trying to get better. Like, look at all this empty space. I don't know what I call myself doing here. I'm probably going to like tear this whole thing down. I'm probably going to keep this individual rooms and tear this whole thing down. Extra prepared. You have to be, because you know how many times I've lost CC because I was being lazy, and I'm still pretty lazy. So I still lose CC every now and then, because if you don't because you know we always downloading stuff and then we make backups and then we don't update the backup folder. Look, and then we don't make update the backup folder, so then stuff happens. Oh my gosh, I actually like this room. Wait a minute, I was trying to do something here. Okay, I haven't been on this. I haven't been on this save in a minute. I was like, okay, this room actually looked good for the most part, and I need more lights and stuff in here, but I'm happy with it. I really don't remember whose room was what though. But yeah, I just wanted to do some building and see how it works. I want to see how the curved walls work, like, because I haven't done that yet. Like I haven't tried to see what the curved walls look like yet. So let's find out together. Because a lot of people were saying they were having issues with that, but the curve everything in The Sims 4 is glitchy. If you ever use anything rounded in The Sims 4, it don't ever work right. Okay. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to go here. We're going to use the small one because I ain't got space for nothing else. Look, we're going to use the small because I ain't got space for nothing else. But at least it actually at least it actually goes in the thing rounded. Or can you just put it like this, or do you have to like, or can you just expand it to make it actually a circle? Because this is gonna be square-like. Ooh, it would help if I actually put this in the right space, wouldn't it? Wait a minute. Yeah, this is gonna be square-like. I was just curious how that was gonna work. Did not mean to do that either. Cynthia, you don't know how to build? It takes practice. As you can see, I'm still not good at it yet. Like it takes practice. I'm not good at it yet. I'm still learning. Eventually, you know, as you keep doing stuff, you'll get better. Same thing with cast. If you're not good at cast, if you keep doing it, you'll get better at it. I mean, that goes for anything in life though, right? Anything, if you keep just doing it enough, eventually you'll get good. Oh my gosh. You said no? What you mean no? Look, what you mean no? You see me struggling over here right now. Oh my gosh. Let me just go down a couple levels since I'm on the topmost floor because I was going to build it on top. Look, I was going to build it on top, but shoot. I just wanted to see what it's going to look like. Look, I just want to see what it's going to look like. But it's just square shape for the most part. I mean, I guess it's circular enough. But if I guess it's circular enough. I don't feel like it's kind of flat on the sides. You can't build at all. I mean, most people can't build, you know, it's not, building is hard. I ain't gonna lie. The gallery was my friend. Like the gallery was my friend. I always was in a gallery because I was not building. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just not building. Okay, this is the smallest wall, right? Short, regular walls. The smallest curved wall, right? So I can put any of these windows on this wall. Is that what you're telling me? Oh, I guess because they have this flat side, so you can put, but see, this is the thing. Like, look at that. This is the smallest wall and the windows don't work. I'm saying, like, this is the smallest wall. The windows don't work. I don't know if I have it done. This go inside the wall. What the heck? All right. Supports. Okay, supports regular walls. Oh, that's regular wall. Okay, I'm sorry. I was on the wrong thing. This is for the extra large one. Large and okay, so this is for the all curved walls. Large and extra large. I think this is just, I think I got the small one, or maybe that was the big, I don't know. We'll see. Look, I'm not 100% on that. Because I'm like, I have not built at all with this pack. I know a lot of people's having issues with windows and stuff working. You can't get windows to, okay, that appears there. And I'm not sure if it's because, all right, but to get it on the actual curve, can you, and it says you can't, I can't put it here. And I don't know if it's because I have mods in. It could be because of mods that I can't put my stuff up here. Like, it 100% could be because of mods. You can put that one there. So it seems like you can only put it on the flat part, but I feel like when you looked at other people playing their games, they were able to put windows on this part. Can't place on small curved walls. Okay, so maybe that's not the one for that. Maybe only these windows. Okay, so only these windows are supposed to go on small curved walls. Okay. But I was able to put other windows up there, as you can see, because these windows are not in that in this category. So you can get away with some other windows if it'll let you. And I can actually see through the wall, so that's good. Let's try doors because people was having issues with doors. So maybe the new update, the patch, I shouldn't say update, the patch might have fixed some of this, maybe? Try BB move objects. Fair enough, fair enough. Because that's how most of us build anyway, right? Oh my gosh. Look, that's how most of us build anyway. I think I have test and treat true on already. Let's see. BB dot move object. Cool. Look cool. All right, and let's see if you use other. Oh, well. All right, let's just do the walls. Oh, they was like, no, we saw you put down a curved wall. You can't put down other stuff. Oh my gosh, requires a taller height level. Okay, fine. Oh, that ain't what I meant to do. That's what that was. I'm gonna say, I was like, dang, you just gonna. All right. I mean, they let me put a door in the middle of this thing. And I'm not sure that's because of BB move objects, which it probably is that it let me do that. Look, that's probably why, because of that. What are these? Oh, I don't have the unlock. So I'm like, why is my stuff locked? But I forgot I don't have unlock on. But yeah, I mean, if you have BB move objects, I'm sure you can probably put a lot more stuff down that you ain't supposed to. Look, I'm pretty sure you can put a lot more stuff down that you're not supposed to. So let's see if you have all the stuff that go on a flat wall here. Yeah. And I appreciate that it actually pops up. Look, yeah, probably. Look, I actually appreciate that it pops up. Let's see if you try to actually put something directly on the curve. Ooh, with BB move objects, it will make it dark and it just puts a hole in your wall. It just puts a hole in your wall. Oh my gosh. All right, what if we put a window that's a little bit, yeah, like something like this. Okay, so you can't put it on a curve. It just won't light up your room. So this is the issue that people were saying they were having. It's if you do this, if you put it on a curve and it ain't supposed to go there, it'll do that to your, yeah. So if you put windows that's way too big, you're gonna have that problem. It is. Okay, so this one does give you a little light. So this one actually is functioning on a curve. So that's good. This one don't seem like it's functioning on a curve, but it could just be that it's a small window and thus it does not give you much light. Just like interesting. I just wanted to see how the curved walls was gonna work because, you know, a lot of us do use BB move objects so to build. So you do need to be able to kind of do that, but I feel like it don't give as much light as, you know, these other things. This is a door, and the door for some reason is giving you a bunch of light. So that don't make much sense. And then I know they were saying like if you try to build on multiple levels, so let's make a copy. Can I make a copy of the whole thing? Is it not a full circle? Does it not count as one? Like, how do you make a copy of the whole thing? Is my question. Does it not count as a full room? Or do I have to take the walls out? Okay, let's take the walls out and see if that would count it as a full room. Or if it's just gonna freak out. Look, let's see if that'll make it count as a full room. Okay, it does now. And make sure it doesn't like freak out. Because a lot of people say they couldn't build on the next level or it will go down to the bottom level. So let's see if we can put stuff in here. A lot of people say they have issue with counters and cabinets. I mean, it's let me put stuff up here almost all the way around. I did see little Simsy when she was playing with the pack. I know a lot of people are mad about the EA creators. They was like, well, they didn't say anything was wrong with the pack. And I was like, some of them did say there was a few issues, but they didn't only had it for a short period of time. So I'm not like super mad at them about that, because I was like, they only had it for a short period of time. They didn't have enough time to actually know, you know, what bugs were occurring in the game and how many, oh my gosh. Look, they didn't have enough time to actually know what bugs, how many bugs were occurring in the game at the time. And I'm sure they reported the ones that they did have. And as they were playing, the people that were frustrated with the game, they expressed their frustration. But people are mad at the EA creators, which I don't think is very fair, because, like I said, they only had a short period of time with the game. They ran into the bugs that they did. They literally were just trying to run and get as much content out of it as they could. Fit around with a lot of lights. I am so bad with lights. I'm not even gonna lie. Lights be like one of the things I do midway through, because I always forget about lights. Like I always forget about lights. I'm so bad with that. All right. Look, all right. I mean, I don't know if this is a fair way of testing this. The lights, why the lights ain't coming through the bottom? What's up with that? Like, what's up with the, okay, there we go. But people bought that, but people buy that bought the new game were upset. And I get that. But also, EA has a track record of just releasing buggy crap. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not saying it's those people's fault, because they shouldn't have to be concerned that every time they buy a game from EA, the game is gonna be buggy. Like, that should be fixed before you purchase the game. I have not messed with the Mount Karobi stuff, huh? I just wanted to see if it was gonna fit in this room. Of course it's not, because it's a rounded corner. Kind of. Like, you shouldn't have to like worry about, you know, buying a buggy game every time you purchase a game from them. And it's not their fault, you know. Right, it should work. Cause I don't know. Do y'all know any other games where you're almost always guaranteed every time you purchase something, it's gonna be buggy? Cause I feel like most of these other games we put out of business if they did some mess like that. I mean, I feel like most of the stuff is actually fitting in this room just fine. It's not going downstairs. Or maybe it was like if you tried to place stuff downstairs, it was going upstairs. Maybe that was the issue. Look, maybe that was the issue. Cause I'm like, I'm not having too many issues with placing stuff in here. They're not. They really aren't cheap for you to be sitting there making us pay this much for it, and they not working. I'm saying, like, but most of the stuff is fitting in the room. I'm not sure if it's stuff like these corners here, but you see, like, this ain't. It's lightened up, like it's not quite a full room, even though it is counting as a room. But it seemed to be doing something a little odd. Oh, it snaps into the wall. Oh. Can I alt this to not snap into the, okay, so you can easily, I'm surprised, because usually stuff like that just snap. Actually, let's go ahead and see what the counters do if you try to place them down here. I actually really do like these, like these. Let's see what they do. Okay, I mean, they're not like, this is not bad. Like, I'm not mad about this. It's actually working pretty well. I don't know if it was fixed in an updated patch or not, or if I'm just lucky about the stuff I'm picking. Oh, ooh, they don't look good on this curve. I mean, that makes sense though, because it is a curved wall. Look, that makes sense. I don't know if you can like make that look good. Look, I don't know if you can make that look good, because it's just gonna look, I think it's just gonna look bad. It ain't helping that I'm not putting this in a straight kind of way. I mean, that's not, oh, they clip right there at this. Ooh. I don't know if you can like make this, because if you like steepen the curve, you have to like put it very far in and they look kind of bad. But you can probably just use different cabinets to fix that, maybe. Look, you can probably use different cabinets to fix that. I don't know if that would like, ugh. It's not terrible, but also it don't look good. It's like it looks bad. It does. This side got a little bit better. This is not as bad as I moved it out of the steep part of the curve. But like, don't try to put cabinets on the curve. I guess it's the thing you learn from that. Like, just don't try to put cabinets on the curve. But I'm glad that, you know, you can at least alt click to get this kind of stuff from snapping into the wall. But I know a lot of people have a lot of different issues. I'm not as creative as a lot of different people, so I don't know exactly what issues they were running into as they were trying to build in the game. If the window wasn't there, you could get away with it. Are you talking about for the couch? Are you talking about for this part? Because I'm like, this is interesting. Okay. I mean, it's not like most of the windows, if you use BB Move objects, the windows aren't bad. Like, they work, they function, they're not having too many issues. They're actually not black like they were. Because I've seen a lot of people have issues where the windows were just, they were just dark. Like, they were just dark in the game. And I know a lot of people were upset too. The cabinets. I just moved them. I mean, yeah, I'm saying like I just moved that. This actually looked decent above this window and it actually functioned. So I'm like, okay. Nah, it looked weird because it's not touching that, but you wouldn't expect it to on a curve. So it looks good from the front at least. I just wanted to see if it was going to function. Look, I just wanted to see if it was going to function. But like I said, I'm not having many issues with this. So I'm actually pretty happy. Look, I'm actually pretty happy that it's working. Shoot. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to actually build and see if we can actually do anything inside the house right now. Look, because I want to know if it's going to work. And I wanted to, I've been holding off on this build for a long time because I just haven't been doing anything with it. Only because it's too big. And I don't know why I wanted to build on a 64 by 64 lot because I'm an idiot. Like, I don't know why I agreed to do that. But like, how did y'all feel about the whole, if you are aware of it, how did y'all feel about them talking about content creators were not going to be able to, that's not what they said. They left it very open legally so that way they can get away with, you know, saying, hey, we didn't say you can use our stuff, but how do y'all feel about content creators who were blowing up on Twitter and Tumblr and stuff saying, I'm not creating anything, you know, cursing people out? I was like, y'all need to calm down. And I get why they were upset. They're like, this is my livelihood. Y'all mess with my lives. And people were just laughing basically and saying, hey, you know, it should be free. Why are you making money off of stuff that's not yours? And I was like, and I get that. They are correct in that sense. Look, they are correct in that sense. I haven't been over here in a minute. I have no idea what I was doing. Okay, this was supposed to be a gamer room. Okay, cool. Like, I was about to do. But yeah, like, how did y'all feel about that? I don't know if you saw some of your favorite CC creators, because a lot of people stopped supporting people because they were upset about their favorite CC creators kind of just going off and saying like, I'm not fixed, I'm not doing anything, I'm not, you know. And I get, like I said, I get why they were doing that. They were very upset. You know, again, this was threatening their livelihood. Anytime something threatens your job, you get upset. Look, anytime something threatens your job, you get upset, okay? So I understand where they were coming from on that. Like, and a lot of people were like, well, just get a new job. And I was like, well, it's kind of hard to just get a new job if what you were doing wasn't really, I don't want to say it wasn't really a job, but you didn't see any so far. Well, that's good. You've been staying away from Twitter. So you've been staying away from Twitter because I've seen a few. I've seen a few people that was cursing people out, or somebody saved it and then reposted it on Twitter, and I was like, man, leave them people alone. They upset. I get why they upset. Why are you messing with them people, bruh? Like, I get it. So I don't know. I just think it's too much. There's always some drama in the Sims community. It's always something crazy happening. And the only reason why I think EA updated their policy, like I said before, was because of the issue with content creators, like CC creators, not content, custom content creators going ahead and tracking people's stuff. Like, why are you tracking people in a sense? Like, why are you tracking people? Because you don't want them to upload your stuff. And I was like, it's yours, but it's not yours at the same time because it was created for The Sims 4. So it's kind of like it's rude and disrespectful for people to re-upload your stuff. It is. But also, you don't really have any rights to it because in the end, it is still an EA property. Ooh, I don't know why. Why? Oh my gosh, because and it's still EA property. So you can't pretend like you own it completely because you don't. You really don't. Oh, that's ugly. So I don't know. Look, I just don't know. And I feel like a lot of people has become more greedy over the years, and I get why. Again, it has become very lucrative. Brick do not belong in here. I actually do like it for this room though. Like, I think it makes this room look really cool, but it just don't belong in here. Oh my gosh. Listen, like it's become very lucrative. I get it. But also it's not your property, so I don't know what they're gonna do. Look, I don't know what they're gonna do as far as the future and ooh. And they do good work. They should have their workers make things like the modders. They should, but I'm not sure why they don't. If I'm being honest with you, like I'm not sure why EA. I know they've been collaborating with modders in recent years, which is good because they need that. They really did because it helped. It really it helped them a lot. Oh my god, like it's helped them a lot. Ooh, I might have to change these colors over here. But ooh, so I don't know what they're gonna do as far as that because I'm like, you know, the modders they need modders. The modders has helped them a lot as far as making a game playable and CC that you actually like. Cause shoot,